Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi landed in Washington, D.C. for talks with U.S. President Donald Trump at the White House. The two leaders are expected to hold talks on tariff cuts, trade and recent deportation of Indians from the United States. The Trump administration complained that India has high tariffs that lock out U.S. imports. And apart from tariff cuts, Modi is expected to propose increased energy and defense imports during his two-day visit. Shortly after landing in Washington, D.C., Prime Minister Modi met with newly appointed Director for National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard. This signals the Trump administration's strategic focus on strengthening U.S.-India intelligence ties. Members of the Indian diaspora chanted Bharat Mata Ki Jai. Modi, as Prime Minister Modi, arrived at the Blair House. The Indian Prime Minister expressed gratitude for the warm reception in the winter chill. Donald Trump is in the fourth week of his presidency, and officials say that this is the earliest in an American president's term that an Indian Prime Minister has visited him. The Prime Minister's visit to the United States also comes in the wake of the recent deportation of Indian detainees that has sparked concerns in New Delhi. The two leaders have built a rapport over the years, which was built by back-to-back visits to each other's countries. Prime Minister Modi's trip to the United States comes after his visit to France. During his visit, Prime Minister Modi inaugurated an Indian consulate in Marseille and addressed the Franco-Indian Economic Forum in Paris, along with French President Emmanuel Macron. And for the latest on this, WION correspondent Susan Tehrani has sent us this report from New York. Listen to this.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi's 36-hour visit to Washington, D.C. is a high-stakes diplomatic engagement, balancing economic imperatives with strategic defense partnerships and geopolitical alignments. Prime Minister Modi may push for the Make in India initiative, leveraging U.S. investment while also easing Washington's concerns over market access. Immigration will also be another talking point between Donald Trump and Prime Minister Modi. The H-1B visa is critical to India's IT sector and faces uncertainty under Donald Trump's protectionist policies. On the defense front, India and the United States are both expected to deepen their security cooperation, particularly in maritime security, as India advances its technology while also maintaining its historic defense partnership with Russia as well. And while Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi is meeting U.S. President Donald Trump on Thursday at the White House at a time when U.S.-Indian relationships are in a strong position, Prime Minister Modi may have to balance India's commitment on the one hand, being part of Quad, and its commitments under BRICS on the other, which is engagement with Russia and China. There's going to be a lot to discuss and a lot to cover. We'll bring you all of the latest as it happens. For now, I'm Susan Tehrani, reporting from New York for WION World is One.